Welcome to Bahariya College's PNET. This is online lecture number 5 of subject computer for the students of class 9 Federal Board. Chapter number 1 Fundamentals of Computer. Topic Computer Hardware. For the session 2020-2021. I am Miss Arish Kabir. Let's start today's class. In learning objectives, at the end of the lesson, student will be able to learn and gain knowledge about how computer stores data in it. To learn about motherboard's objects that increase our computer features. In contents, we will discover memory, ports, expansion slots and expansion cards, and basic operations of a computer. Memory. The question that arises here is, what is a computer memory? A computer memory stores data and programs that are being executed by the computer. It also stores the result produced by the arithmetic logic unit after processing the data. There are three types of memories on the motherboard, which are ROM, read-only memory, RAM, random access memory, and cache. As you all know, the computer memory categorized into two main types, that is primary memory and secondary memory. The primary memory refers to the temporary memory and the secondary memory refers to the permanent memory. ROM, that is read-only memory. ROM stores BIOS. BIOS means basic input and output system of computer that controls input-output devices and boot process. Boot means startup process. BIOS tests the computer's components when it is turned on and then load the operating system into the RAM to make the computer ready for operation. ROM contains permanently storage and ROM is a non-volatile memory. Non-volatile means the information in the ROM don't get lost even when the computer is turned off. There are three types of ROM: PROM, programmable ROM, EPROM, erasable ROM, EEPROM, that is electrically erasable ROM. RAM, that is random access memory. It is read-write memory with high speed. Microprocessor loads programs of execution from secondary storage devices such as hard disk or USB. RAM is a volatile memory. Volatile memory means information gets lost when the computer power terminates or power gets turned off. RAM modules are installed in the memory slots on the motherboard. Memory slots are the expansion slots that are printed on the motherboard. These expansion slots are used to insert expansion cards. Cache memory. A cache memory is extremely fast memory inside the microprocessor or motherboard. It is faster and more expensive than RAM. Cache is used to increase the processing speed of computer. Cache contains three levels, that is level 1, level 2 and level 3. As you can see in the picture, on top there is CPU and then there is level 1 cache, then level 2 cache and then level 3 cache. Level 1 cache is slower but has more capacity. Level 2 cache slower but has more capacity. Then level 3 cache. Ports. A port is a physical docking point using which an external device can be connected to a computer. You can mostly find the ports at the back end of the computer, as you can see in the given picture. There are various types of ports for connecting keyboard, mouse, monitor, microphone, speakers, and input-output devices. In modern computers, USB, that is Universal Serial Bus, HDMI, that is High Definition Multimedia Interface, DVI, Digital Visual Interface, audio, and LAN ports are used for connecting various devices to computer. Now, expansion slots and expansion cards. Expansion slots are sockets on the motherboard used for installing expansion cards. Commonly used expansion cards are sound card, graphic card, modem card, network card. Expansion cards are used, or you can say expansion cards are installed on motherboard to increase the features. Expansion slots are look like this, and this is an expansion card. Now we will learn what are the basic operations of a computer. The following four basic operations are performed by computers, which are input operation, processing operation, storage operation, and output operation. This is a general view of computer working that I have shown you in the picture. Input operation. Input operation captures the data from user, or it is the process of accepting data or information. It can also be provided to the computer from a storage device such as hard disk, CD, or USB memory. Input data or instructions are stored in memory for further processing. The next step is processing. Microprocessor processes the input data according to the instructions given to it. Microprocessor fetches the data from the memory and stores it in the instruction register. Then control unit decode the instruction to find out which operation is to be performed. After decoding instruction, it sends signal to other parts of the computer to execute it. After processing, the next step is storage. After processing, results are stored in memory before they are sent to the output device or permanent storage device like hard disk. The last step is output operation. Results stored in memory must be output so that they can be seen by the user. Control unit displays the result on the monitor or prints it on monitor. Results can also be stored in storage devices such as hard disk. Dear student, in this lecture you have to complete this worksheet number 5. In exercise A, fill the following figure and explain each part. You have to complete this figure and you have to explain all the parts of this diagram. Exercise B, you have to tell what types of expansion cards can be used in computer. Answer any three. Thank you for your attention in this class. Take care. Allah Hafiz.